Hello to everyone. Myself, Dr. Habeeb Rahman, Assistant Professor of Business Administration, Islamic College Autonomous, Wanambadi. Guys, today I would like to give lecture on our important subject, that is principles of management, decision making, problems involved in decision making. First, see what is decision making. Already in last video itself, I have explained you. Decision making is the process of selecting one alternative among the number of alternatives available. The need of decision making will arise only when there are options. Yes, guys, decision making means selecting the best options from available options for taking any steps, for doing anything, for achieving any targets. There will be lots of options for you. You need to select one for attaining of that objective. For example, personal example, I would like to say from home, you can reach college via cycle, by walk, by scooter, or by bus. So many options are there. You need to select those options which will give benefit for you. In professional life, you will get so many jobs, different organizations, which job, which position, which company will give you success. You need to define before you enter the company. So options are already always available. You need to select it and you need to make it success. That is decision making. Next, problems involved in decision making. So sometimes even in decision making, there are lots of problems. Important among them are lack of knowledge of alternatives, unable to decide, quick decision, unavailability of necessary information, lack of implementation. Point number one, lack of knowledge of alternatives. The decision maker has to focus on available to select best alternatives. If he does not have the knowledge of available alternatives, then it is a big problem to the organization. Yes, guys, in your company, if there is a problem, you need to solve that problem. If you don't know the options, if you don't know the methods to solve the problem, then it is a big problem to the company because manager itself does not know how to solve the problem. So no doubt decision making means two three options will be there, you need to select one, but you don't know what are the two three options, then it is quite difficult for any person to solve the problem. Again the problem will create another problem. Point number two, unable to decide. It means unable to decide. It may not be possible for some managers to arrive at a decision easily. So the managers may postpone their decision making. Yes, guys. Some managers feels very difficult to decide what to do because they don't have enough confidence for by doing this we will get success. So what they do, they postpone the decision making. Tomorrow we will do, day after tomorrow we will do. Like that, they will just passing the time. Point number three, quick decision. The decision maker cannot always take his own time for making decision. Certain problems may so urgent that a quick decision may be necessary. But only some managers are capable of making quick decisions. Yes, guys. Decision maker cannot delay every time. There will be certain problems which needs immediate solution. Being a manager, you need to make quick decision and that decision should give success. That is the biggest problem of decision making. Next, point number four, unavailability of necessary information. The information needed for the purpose of decision may not be early available. In such a situation, the correct decision cannot be made. This may also be delay in arriving at a decision. Yes, guys, sometimes information may not be available. If information, options, alternatives itself not available, then how will you decide? Then how will you solve the problem? So, information availability is very important point for decision making. Point number five, lack of implementation. Implementation of the decision and periodical review can produce the expected results. Yes, guys, you have decided, but you need to put in action. Practicing. Practical is more important than thinking. So after taking decision, implementation of decision is very biggest role, important role. If you fail in proper implementation, then your entire decision will went wrong. Entire planning will went wrong. Entire selection process will went wrong. So being a manager, you need to decide clearly which option to implement. Sometimes planning will be there, implementation cannot be there. Even in personal life, you will plan to do one thing and you fail to do so. For example, during exam time, you will do a planning. Morning 7 o'clock I will study, morning 8 o'clock I will study, morning 9 o'clock tiffin time, morning 10 o'clock I will study, like that. Sometimes chances are there that planning will went wrong and entire sections, that is 7 to 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock timing, will get wasted. So guys, implementation is very important in decision making. So lack of implementation is another one biggest problem of decision making. So thank you very much guys. Next thing we'll discuss in next class.